Hello students, once again welcome to tutoringcluster.com. Hope you have seen my all previous videos in which we have talked about iron, steel and cast iron. Also we have seen the classification of steel based on the percentage of carbon. Now in this video, we are going to compare the different properties as well as different applications of low carbon steel, medium carbon steel and high carbon steel. So let us see what is the main difference between the low carbon steel, next medium carbon steel and high carbon steel. Okay, so low carbon steel, we write it as LCS, this will be MCS and this will be HCS. Okay. Right. So first thing we know that the percentage of carbon. So percentage of carbon in low carbon steel, it is how much? 0 to 0.25 percentage. In case of medium carbon steel, it is how much? 0.25 to 0.45 percentage. And in case of high carbon steel, it is 0.45 to 2.11 percentage, right? And beyond 2.11 up to 6.61, we call it as what? Cast iron. Now, low carbon steel, it has low strength. It has a low strength and high ductility. Okay. Next, in medium carbon steel, we say it's a medium hard and they are medium ductile. Right? And high carbon steel, see, we have seen the reason why the hardness or strength is more, why ductility is less, right? If you have not seen my previous video, I have given the reasons for that, right? So high hardness or high strength and they are low ductile, low ductility, right? This is the first difference. Now, the second is about machinability. So low carbon steel, machining is easy. Okay. Medium carbon steel, we say it's a moderate. And high carbon steel, now these are difficult to machine. Okay. High carbon steel, these are difficult to machine. But still, if you want to do the machining of high carbon steel, you have to add the sulfur in it. Okay, so these are difficult to machine without addition of sulfur. Without addition of sulfur. Okay, so sulfur is important here. Now, the third point, it is related to welding. So these are weldable. Okay, welding, it is easy. Now, medium carbon steel, These are moderately weldable. Okay, we have seen the reasons of all these things. While high carbon steel, these are difficult to weld. These are difficult to weld. Now, the next thing is about corrosion resistance. So corrosion resistance is less in case of low carbon steel. Corrosion resistance of medium carbon steel, it is high as compared to low carbon steel. Okay, while the corrosion resistance of high carbon steel is high. Why? Reason is what? Free ion is less, right? Next, now we are going to talk about heat treatment processes, okay, in the latter part of the series. But you have to remember that low carbon steel, these are difficult to harden. These are difficult to harden, or we can say these are difficult to heat treatment processes. These are difficult to heat treatments. Okay. If you talk of the medium carbon steel, these are easily hardenable. Okay. And again, high carbon steel, these are easy to, or they can undergo heat treatment process easily, right? So these are some important properties you have to remember. Now, what about melting point? Melting point of low carbon steel, it is in the range of 1400 degrees Celsius to 1500 degrees Celsius. Okay, while the medium carbon steel, the melting point is around 1200 degree to 1300 degrees Celsius. In case of high carbon steel, the melting point, it is around 1000 to 1100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so hope you have got the differences between the melting point. Now, if we talk about the fracture toughness, now if someone asks you, what do you mean by a fracture toughness? See, basically fracture toughness, it is the ability of a material that can absorb energy at the time of failure. Okay, so we are differentiating low, medium and high carbon steel based on the fracture toughness. So in general, if ductility is more, okay, toughness is going to be more. So low carbon steel, ductility is more, fracture toughness is also going to be high. Now, in case of medium carbon steel, fracture toughness is lower, okay, as compared to low carbon steel. And in case of high carbon steel, it has the lowest fracture toughness. Okay, and what do you mean by fracture toughness? It's a ability of a material to absorb energy, at the time of failure. Okay, please remember this definition. Now, let us talk about what are the applications of all these things. Okay, so you will find the applications of low carbon steel. Generally, these are used for structural applications. Generally, the low carbon steels, these are used for structural applications. Now, what do you mean by a structural application? It means you can make these screw, rivets, okay, even crank and axle, then boiler plates, Okay, even the automobile external bodies. So these are the various applications of low carbon steel. If we talk about the medium carbon steel, the application are manufacturing of connecting rods. Okay, connecting rods of automobile. Then tubes and pipes are made up of what? Medium carbon steel. Even gears, we can say gears. Okay. Next is application crankshafts. Okay, so these are the various applications of medium carbon steel. And about high carbon steel, the applications, these are used to make the hammers, okay, screwdrivers, right, mandrels. We have talked about the mandrels where in lathe. Okay, you may come across the mandrel there. Then die and punch, right? Saw blade, this is also one of the important application. Chisel. Okay, so these are the various applications of low carbon steel, medium carbon steel, and high carbon steel. So this is it for this video. Please note down all these differences and please remember, plenty of time you will come across the questions based on this chart, maybe in the competitive exam, or various questions can be framed for your viva or oral exam. Okay, so the reasons of why the low strength high ductility or medium hard medium ductility, or why welding is easy, why these are difficult to machine, the reasons I have already explaining you in my previous videos, the link of which I will be giving in the description box. If you have not watched those videos, please do watch. That is going to be helpful for you. So hope you have understood what are the differences. These are the major differences and one should know while learning the metallurgy or while learning the mechanical engineering. When you are talking about the materials or when you are talking about steel, you should know what are the differences in the properties, what are the different applications of each and every material. Right, so this is going to be a small video. Hope you have understood and clear about the differences between low, medium, and high carbon steel. Still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment box. Please do like and share this video with your friends also. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that whenever I am uploading the next video, you will get the notification of it. You can also join us in the Telegram channel, the link of which you can find in the description box. Thank you for watching this video.